Today I'm going to do a little test on a product called Check Enviro Rust Wash. Check is a Canadian company. This is a Canadian product. I've never used this particular product before, although I have used other Check products and have been quite satisfied with them. Now these other products coat and protect. It's like basically like an undercoating product. Check has an undercoating service, which is an annually applied product, which is basically this product, which you can also buy in the aerosol can. I've used this to protect steel bicycle frames, and Rust Converter, which is sprayed on rusty surfaces, and it converts the rust to a polymer and halts the corrosion process. Rust Wash, the purpose of this product is to actually clean products or clean articles that you want to be de-rusted. In this case, I've got a bunch of bolts and nuts and so forth from a bicycle that I'm refurbishing, and we're just going to give it a little try here and see how it works. So I'll just deposit all of those into this pan and pour enough of the product over it to cover the parts. Now it says a couple of hours for lightly rusted articles. These things are pretty heavily rusted, so we'll give it the overnight treatment as it suggests. And we'll come back in the morning and we'll see how we made out. Well, good morning everyone. Might not be morning when you're watching it, but it's morning now. These parts have soaked in the Rust Wash overnight, so now we'll strain them out of the fluid and see what we have. Alright, so looking at what was a very rusted bolt, looks like it's all cleaned up. The threads are nice and clean. The head looks virtually like new. Here we have brake pad fixing nuts. They were all coated in rust. That's looking good. Here we have some shiny socket heads, Allen bolts. The hex slot was all filled with rust. The washers were rusty. Threads were rusty. That's all nice and clean and shiny. Here's one that was a little bit more heavily rusted. That one is, we're going to throw that one back in the wash. Might need a bit more of a treatment. And but most of the parts here are, I would say, looking pretty good. Here's another one that's needing a little bit more of a soak. But all in all, it's looking pretty good. Stuff seems to work as advertised. The product is somewhat cheaper than Evapo-Rust, at least where I bought it, and it seems to perform the same function. So I would call this a positive review. I think the stuff works as advertised. So anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.